Hello students, in this video we will discuss about the seminiferous tubules and its structure. So it is expected for 3 marks. Draw neat labeled diagram of sectional view of seminiferous tubules of testis. So before going to discuss this seminiferous tubules, so I'll take the sectional view of testis also here in this video. So after that we'll go for the seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules. So I am taking a single seminiferous tubule structure, right? So what exactly seminiferous tubules? So as we know that already in the theory discussion we have discussed the details. So these are the site of spermatogenesis. Seminiferous tubules are the site of spermatogenesis. Since the sperms are produced in this tubules only, right? So as we know, the pair of testes are there in the male reproductive system. These are the primary sex organs, right? So here the oval shaped structure, when you observe the sectional view, this is what the oval shaped structure. So externally the testis is covered by tunica, that what you call a tunica. This one you can observe here, tunica vaginalis. Tunica vaginalis is a external layer which covers the testis, and internal one more layer that is called tunica albuginea. Tunica albuginea, right? So this tunica albuginea is a internal layer, internal to this tunica vaginalis. These are the covering of the testis, and this tunica albuginea folds internally and forms the compartments. So I'll show you some compartments. So these compartments, inner foldings, forms the what you call the lobules. So what we call, these are the testicular lobules. These compartments are called testicular lobules. So about testicular lobules are 250 to 300 testicular lobules are there. In each there are 1 to 3 seminiferous tubules are there. This is what I am saying here, seminiferous tubules. No, there are about testicular lobules are 250 to 300. There is a range. So maximum when you consider 300, and so in each lobule there is a highly coiled tubules are there. So that tubules are nothing but these are the coiled tubules. These coiled tubules are called the seminiferous tubules, right? So in each compartment, in each lobule, there are either 1 or 2 or maybe 3. So this is what the number, right? So these are the coiled tubes what I am showing here. You can observe here which are coiled tubes, right? And next these tubes become little straight and enters the retitestis network of tubules, we can say. This is what the network of tubules called retitestis. Here also you can show these compartments. right? This is what reti testis. So this reti testis exits through straight tubes called, these are the straight tubes called vasa efferentia. This is what the reti testis, and this is vasa efferentia, and vasa efferentia next forms the structure called epididymis. This is what the epididymis structure, right? So this epididymis which helps to mature these sperms physiologically, and finally that enters into one more tube which conducts sperms from this epididymis to the next part, that is the urethra, right? Or urinogenital tube. Okay, that is called vasa deferens, right? So this will conduct. So here what we are going to concentrate here in this this is what the sectional view of the testis, right? So even it is also important to understand what exactly the seminiferous tubules are, right? So when for 3 marks seminiferous tubules, if they asked, so no need to draw this diagram, so you go for the exactly one particular diagram that I'll draw now. So here, so how to take the sectional view of this seminiferous tubules? So these are the coiled tubes. What I'll zoom out here. So this is what the, here you can see. So this is what the coiled tubes like this. So this coiled tubes, when you cut here, so you will get this type of structure, right? So this the TS, this shows that TS of seminiferous tubule, right? 2 tubes what comes under this section. So maybe one more, right? So there comes like this. So in case here also we may observe so many circle like structures. Now these are the seminiferous tubule TS of transverse section of seminiferous tubules. I will enlarge only one here to show you the complete seminiferous tubules histology. The histology means the cellular level structure it is. So we shall draw here the circular structure. So I'll take the complete one seminiferous tubule here, seminiferous tubule. So this is the externally seminiferous tubule. The fine tubes. These are the, we can say that very microscopic tubes we can say. This is what the germinal epithelial layer what I am showing. Yes, germinal epithelium, right? So even you can also show the half portion of this one, but you will understand by drawing this complete diagram. So one more may be present this side, and in previous video we have shown that the TS of testis. So in between these tubes there is a Leydig cells. All I have explained, Leydig cells importance, which secretes the androgens, that is testosterone. They are called Leydig cells. But in this we have to concentrate here the mainly this part. So you have to show this germinal epithelium shows that 2 kinds of cells. The wall of the tubule, this seminiferous tubule, the wall of the tubule has 2 kinds of cells. One is germinal cells. That germinal cells are called spermatogonium, what you call, or germinal epithelium. This is what I'll show here. This is the germinal epithelium, right? So this is germinal epithelium. Germinal epithelium it is. And next you can draw here the cells which are produced by germinal epithelium are So there are two kinds of cells. One is somewhat pyramid shaped cell and other are round shaped cell, somewhat, which are attached to this one. There are two kinds of cells are distributed in this wall. So you can show the somewhat column shaped cells, right? So you can show the nucleus also. Right, few cells you can show, 4 to 5 cells you can show in each this one, but the distribution is not countable. Okay, so more number of germinal epithelial cells are undergo mitosis first, and that is in spermatogenesis. We will explain that details. So here what happens, these cells are nothing but what you call spermatogonium, right? These are the or sperm mother cells. These cells I will consider here as spermatogonium. Right? So this spermatogonium again undergo or divide to produce the cells. No, that cells are called as the primary spermatocyte. Primary spermatocytes. In the process of spermatogenesis, each spermatogonium undergo mitosis and produce many spermatogonia. Spermatogonia are produced by this mitosis during the first phase of the spermatogenesis, that is called the multiplication phase, right? So in that again we can see that detail. Here you can concentrate more about the structure. Only for 3 marks it is there, no need to spend more time here. So then you can show this in this way. After formation of this will undergo growth and produce the cells. No, these are called, the next round cells are referred as secondary spermatocytes. So actually these are diploid, but this secondary spermatocytes become haploid because of the reductional division. It starts with the meiosis first, and these cells undergo meiosis 2 and produce the spermatids. So what we call this is, I will refer here, spermatid, and spermatid are get matured to form, which are attached to the these Sertoli cells like this. So you can show the Sertoli cells. This is what the Sertoli cell I will mention here, that is Sertoli cell, which is also called nurse cell, right? So this nurse cell, why we call it so, because it supports to the formation of sperms from spermatid to the matured spermatozoa. This spermatozoa are matured form spermatids are matured to form spermatozoa are also called sperms, right? These are the sperms which are produced here. So in this way you can draw the remaining all that diagram, right? So this is what the structure what we observed here. So you can see here this is what Sertoli cells, and these are the germinal epithelial cells, which produces the germinal epithelial cells produces the spermatogonium. Means many are there, spermatogonia we can say. Okay, so next spermatogonia produces primary spermatocyte, primary spermatocyte, later on secondary spermatocyte, spermatids and spermatozoa. This is what the structure you should draw, and the same diagram you can show here. So usually the immature spermatozoa are attached to the or embedded in this cells, right? That is called Serotonin cells, which supports the maturation of the spermatozoa. So that's why we call it as a nurse cell, right? This is usually asked for the 3 marks, so we can draw even half portion also, or this much, right? This much portion also we can draw, okay? And in that you can label the all parts. No need to draw all this one. No, if they ask only for 3 marks, so you can draw this much of diagram from this full circular TS of seminiferous tubule. Thank you, students.